Do you find yourself stuck in a cycle of negative thoughts, constantly battling self-doubt and frustration? What if you could break free from that mindset and embrace a more positive, empowered way of thinking? In this video, we'll explore the teachings of legendary samurai Miyamoto Musashi and uncover powerful strategies to overcome negative thinking and transform your life. Lesson 1. Focus on solutions. Miyamoto Musashi, a famous fighter and planner, believed that focusing on answers rather than problems is crucial for overcoming negative thoughts and taking charge of one's situation. He believed that focusing on problems can cause doubt, fear, and loss in fights, making one feel useless and frustrated. Musashi taught that when bad things happen, one should keep their mind calm and focused, as it helps them find ways to get ahead. Focusing on answers is an active way to solve problems, as it involves figuring out the problem and then putting energy into fixing it. This approach is important for both personal and professional growth, as clear thinking and quick action are key to success. Focusing on answers allows one to see what else is possible, stop being limited by the situation, and start looking for ways to move forward. This approach also encourages creativity and openness, as one can look for ways to make things better instead of just complaining about what's wrong. Musashi's life exemplifies this way of thinking. In his book, The Book of Five Rings, he wrote about the importance of change and adjustment, knowing that being set in one's ways would lead to failure, and that being open and looking for solutions would lead to success. Musashi was known for being late for a fight, but he knew what his opponent was going to do and came up with a clever plan that worked to his advantage. To apply Musashi's advice in your own life, you need to train yourself to stay calm when bad things happen by changing your focus from dwelling on problems to actively looking for ways to make things better. This might involve breaking down a big problem into smaller steps or seeking help and advice. Being in charge of your mind and not letting bad thoughts take over is what it means. Focusing on answers also helps you become more resilient. Life is full of problems, but if you think about them as chances to grow, each one becomes a problem to be solved. When things go wrong, you stop seeing them as mistakes and start seeing them as part of the process. Musashi's lesson is that thinking about answers instead of problems is a strong way to stop thinking negatively, helping you deal with problems better and build mental toughness for success in all areas of life. Lesson 2. Reframe negative thoughts. Reframing negative thoughts is a powerful strategy to change the way you think and feel about life. Miyamoto Musashi, a renowned mental toughness and strategist, believed that controlling your mind is key to seeing through life's lies, including the tendency to think negatively all the time. By changing your thinking, you can see problems as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. Bad thoughts are temporary feelings or points of view that don't make you who you are and don't have to decide what you do or how you act. Musashi believed that controlling your thoughts and feelings was the key to finding focus and meaning in life. To change your bad thoughts, be aware of them and pay close attention without judgment. When you become aware of a bad thought, ask yourself what it means, whether it's based on facts or a skewed view of what happened. Many bad feelings come from fears or assumptions that aren't based in truth. Musashi's approach to reframe thinking involves accepting things as they are without letting our feelings get in the way. For example, if you think, "I always fail," question whether or not that's really the case. Instead, say, "I've dealt with problems and succeeded in the past." This small change in viewpoint can have a big effect on how you deal with problems and failures. Musashi's philosophy of adapting to your surroundings and focusing on possible answers or lessons can help you reframe negative thoughts. By noticing a negative thought pattern that keeps coming up, you can break the cycle of negative thinking and make room for growth. This practice of rethinking will help you build mental toughness over time. Musashi's lessons not only help change specific thoughts, but also push us to have a more general attitude of always learning and getting better. He saw life as a way to keep getting better. Reframing negative thoughts isn't just a quick fix for problems. It's a way to build an attitude of flexibility, persistence, and long-term growth. In this way, you don't just get rid of negativity. You turn it into a force that helps you improve yourself. So, reworking negative thoughts involves changing your focus from what you can't do to what you can do. By being aware, asking bad assumptions, focused on solutions, and having a growth mindset, you can take charge of your ideas and have a better view on life. Lesson 3. Set realistic goals. Setting attainable goals is a powerful tool to combat negative thoughts and maintain focus. According to the famous ninja Miyamoto Musashi, control and attention are crucial when setting goals. Aiming for too broad or high goals can lead to frustration and negative thoughts. To avoid this, it is essential to break down larger goals into smaller, more manageable steps, which will help build confidence and energy. To set realistic goals, one must first understand their capabilities and weaknesses. Musashi believed that understanding oneself is key to success, as it allows for a clear picture of where one is at and helps in setting goals that are both hard and doable. Breaking down larger goals into smaller steps, such as running a mile on the first day of training, can boost confidence and make the big goals seem more achievable. Giving yourself time and room to reach your goals is another important aspect of setting attainable goals. Musashi's advice is to, step by step, walk the 1,000-mile road, emphasizing that growth takes time and should not be rushed. Setting reasonable deadlines helps keep you on track without feeling rushed to see results immediately. Setting attainable goals should be clear and easy to measure. For example, instead of saying, "I want to be healthier," consider setting specific goals like walking for 30 minutes every day or eating 5 servings of vegetables daily. These specific goals are easier to track and reach, helping you see the effects of your work and keep you motivated. Flexibility is also essential when setting attainable goals. Being rigid can lead to failure, so it is crucial to be open and change your goals as needed. By being open and changing your goals as needed, you can keep moving forward and block out negative thoughts. So, setting attainable goals is a powerful tool to combat negative thoughts and maintain focus. By being aware of life's uncertainties, breaking down larger goals into smaller ones, giving yourself time, being clear, and being flexible, you can create a cycle of growth and self-empowerment that benefits you. Lesson 4. Surround yourself with positive people. Being careful about the people you hang out with is one of the best ways to stop thinking negatively. The famous warrior Miyamoto Musashi knew how important it was to pick your friends and partners carefully. People who were skilled and shared Musashi's beliefs and ideals were close to him throughout his life. He knew that the people you spend time with have a big effect on how you think. This is still true today. Being around positive people makes you want to be the best version of yourself. They keep you motivated, help you stay focused on your goals, and give you the strength to deal with problems. On the other hand, negative people tend to drain your energy, make your worries stronger, and keep you thinking in unhealthy ways. Setting yourself up for mental and emotional success means surrounding yourself with people who are positive and have a growth-oriented attitude. In fight, Musashi once said, "If you make your opponent flinch, you have already won." This is similar to how being around negative people can change your mood. Their negativity can make you stutter on your path, taking your attention away from your goal and making you question your own abilities. On the other hand, being around upbeat people gives you power and confidence, which helps you stay steady and focused even when things get tough. The energy of the people around you makes you feel good. Being around people who are positive, eager, and driven will easily make you feel the same way. This is why it's so important to find people whose goals and ideals are similar to yours. Positive forces, like friends, coworkers, or teachers, can help shape your mind in a way that helps you grow as a person. Musashi taught that self-discipline and control were very important, but he also knew that no fighter can do well by themselves. He was known for his trips and duels by himself, but he learned from masters and watched those around him to get better. This is similar to how being around positive, growth-minded people lets you take in their ideas, knowledge, and attitudes. They can help you stay on track with your goals by giving you comments, support, and advice. Putting yourself around positive people can also help protect you from depression. Life will always have problems and failures, but if you have a strong network of people who care about you, you're less likely to give up. When things get tough, positive people help you see your skills and abilities again, which can help you see problems as chances to grow instead of reasons to give up. Musashi felt that you should always be getting better. Having the right people around you will also push you to do the same, just like Musashi's relationships with other warriors did. One way to build these kinds of relationships is to actively look for places and people that are positive. This could mean joining groups with people who share your hobbies, finding a guide, or even spending less time with people who are bad for you. It can be hard to stay away from negative people, especially if they are close to you. But Musashi's philosophy says that the way to mastery often involves making tough decisions. You have to choose carefully who you let into your close group if you want to live a meaningful and happy life. So, Musashi's wise words teach us that we should be just as careful about the people we hang out with as we are about what we think and do. Positive impacts can help you get past bad feelings, make you stronger mentally, and move you closer to your goals. You are much more likely to stay upbeat and face life's problems with the strength of a real fighter if you surround yourself with people who inspire and support you. Lesson 5. Self-care. Musashi was sure that the mind, body, and spirit were all connected. Taking care of himself in all areas was important to him because he wanted to do his best in war and in life. Taking care of yourself is one of the best ways to stop thinking negatively. Negativity is more likely to affect you when you don't take care of your physical, social, or mental health. On the other hand, putting self-care first makes it easier to deal with life's problems and keep a cheerful attitude. Musashi once said, "Today is victory over yourself of yesterday. Tomorrow is your victory over lesser men." This quote shows that taking care of yourself and always getting better are ways to master yourself. Self-care isn't just giving yourself treats. It's also making decisions that are good for your health as a whole. Making sure you get enough sleep, eat healthy food, and work out daily could be all you need to do. These simple ways to take care of yourself have a direct effect on your mental health and happiness. Taking care of your mental needs is part of self-care. Setting limits with people who drain your energy, meditating and reflecting, or doing things that make you happy and calm could all help you do this. Even though Musashi believed in discipline, he also knew how important it was to find a balance. You need to take care of your body if you want to be mentally and emotionally healthy. When you take care of yourself, you give yourself the strength and resolve to deal with bad things head-on. It's easier to fight bad thoughts and keep a positive outlook when your body and mind are in good shape. Musashi taught us that taking care of ourselves is not a luxury, but something we need to do in order to be successful and happy. Lesson 6. Engage in activities that bring you joy. Doing things that make you happy is one of the easiest and most effective ways to fight bad thoughts. We can shift our thoughts away from sadness and worry when we focus on things or hobbies that we really enjoy. When we do the things we love, we feel fulfilled, creative, and happy, which naturally makes negative thoughts less powerful over us. Miyamoto Musashi was a famous fighter and planner, but he knew that life was more than just learning how to use a sword. He knew that it was about living a full life. Besides being a great fighter, he was also a great artist, philosopher, and author. To live a full life, you need to find a mix between being disciplined and having fun. Just like Musashi found happiness in drawing and writing, we can also find comfort and release from bad things in the things we love. Doing things that make you happy isn't a way to escape reality. It's a way to improve your life and spread happiness. Being fully present in the present moment is what you feel when you do something you love, like drawing, playing an instrument, cooking, gardening, or even sports. This state of complete attention on the job at hand, which is often called flow, makes it almost impossible for negative thoughts to take over. When you're in flow, time seems to fly by, and you feel fully alive and engaged. This is a great way to stop thinking negatively. Musashi thought that life was about getting better all the time, not just in your job or skill, but in every part of your being. Taking care of the things in your life that make you happy makes your mind stronger. Your view of life changes to be larger and more upbeat. When bad thoughts do come up, your mind is better prepared to deal with them because you've formed habits that make you happy. Adding fun things to your daily routine can also help you feel better. Life can be stressful, and it's easy to get stuck in depression if you're always thinking about work, problems, or challenges. You give your mind and body a break when you do the things you love. This gives you a new, more positive way to look at the problems you face in life. Always keep in mind that these things don't have to be big or take a lot of time. Little bits of happiness can have a big effect on how you feel. You could enjoy reading a book, going for a walk in the woods, or listening to your favorite music. These little moments of happiness can build up over time, giving you a positive shield against bad thoughts. Musashi's mindset wasn't just about getting good at fighting. It was about making sure that everything in life was balanced. He didn't see happiness as something to distract him, but as an important part of growing as a person. Doing things that make you happy can help you keep that balance. You learn that life isn't all about working hard and trying, but also about enjoying beauty, happiness, and the little things that make you feel at peace. It's easy to feel bad about giving yourself time these days, because life is so busy. However, Musashi's lessons tell us that doing things that make you happy is not selfish, it's necessary. It helps you get back on track, recover, and become stronger. Joy isn't a nice to have. You need it to keep your mind healthy and calm. So, one of the best ways to stop bad thoughts is to make time for things that make you happy. Being in the present moment and finding satisfaction is possible when you let go of stress and anger. By mixing discipline with joy like Musashi did, you can develop a more positive and strong attitude that will help you face life's obstacles with strength and hope. Lesson 7. Use positive affirmations. One of the best ways to stop thinking negatively is to say positive statements to yourself. Musashi knew that our thoughts have power and that they can change the world. He thought that controlling your mind was just as important as controlling your body. We need to train our minds to stay upbeat, focused, and strong, just like a hero trains his body for fight. Positive mantras are an easy and effective way to change the way you think from negative to positive. Affirmations are short, strong words that help you hold on to good thoughts and beliefs. If you say these mantras to yourself often, you can start to change the way you talk to yourself and replace doubt with confidence. Musashi taught us to be aware of our thoughts and to work on having an attitude that helps us reach our goals and be healthy. You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain, he said at one point. This means that our views and thoughts can affect the way we live our lives. Before you start using positive statements every day, you should figure out what parts of your life are dominated by negative thoughts. Then come up with mantras that fight those negative thoughts. For example, if problems often make you feel like you can't handle them, saying to yourself, "I am capable of overcoming any obstacle," can help you think more positively and tough. Repetition and faith are the keys to making mantras work. You need to practice mantras until they become natural in the same way that Musashi practiced his sword skills until they were second nature. These good thoughts will take the place of bad ones over time, and you'll start to see yourself and the world in a better light. Musashi's life and lessons show how important it is to train your mind. You can take charge of your thoughts and build an attitude that helps your growth, happiness, and success by using positive mantras. Affirmations are a strong way to get rid of negative thoughts and replace them with more positive, empowering ones. Ultimately, getting rid of negative thoughts and developing a positive attitude is a process that needs discipline, self-awareness, and persistence. Miyamoto Musashi's lessons give us a deep context for managing this path. You can change your attitude and approach life with strength and positivity by focusing on solutions, changing negative thoughts, making realistic goals, surrounding yourself with positive people, taking care of yourself, doing things that make you happy, and using positive mantras. The wise words of Musashi tell us that the fight is not just outside, but inside as well. Getting control of our own minds is the hardest thing we have to do. You can get over negative thoughts, accept positive ones, and live a life with meaning and satisfaction if you use these lessons in your daily life.